So before we do the meditation, I just wanted to tell you a little bit about what this meditation is. We are going to first ground ourselves, bring ourselves into your own place so that we are fully here and now. And then we're going to connect and invite our ancestors to join us. And I show this because they will be from behind to start with. And that would look very similar to your family tree. When you're drawing the family tree and the father is behind your right shoulder, the mother is behind your left shoulder, and so on. Then their parent, and then their parent. And then we'll be working with the concept of inclusion. So in the systemic work, one of the orders, one of the principles is that everyone who's ever entered the system has a place in it. And sometimes, as far as I know, in my experience with constellations, other than our blood ancestors can also become part of our system. And this happens when there is a life and death situation for somebody, for an ancestor. So those people who were instrumental to passing the life on in your lineage become in some ways part of your system, part of your ancestral field. So those who saved lives of your ancestors so that the ancestor may go on and have children and pass the life on, they would be your indirect ancestors as well. So we're going to be working with this principle of having place, of inclusion exclusion, because often when we just don't know, so those people are automatically or intentionally excluded from our system. And we might never find out what the story was. We don't need the facts for the energy to start flowing in a different way. Sometimes the stories and information pop up when we do the work, and that's great. It's always a great feeling to have a confirmation because it validates our experience, so we begin to trust it a bit more. But for the actual healing to happen, for the movement to happen, we don't need to know the actual stories and the facts. And because we are going to work with the lineage, with probably the whole of the lineage, or maybe most of the lineage, we will never know the situations because we're talking about hundreds and thousands of people. So we will hold the invitation open for those who were excluded in that way to be included again, to rejoin the ancestral lineage. Another important principle to keep in mind for this meditation is that we're not trying to fix anything. We are, for our ancestral lineages, we are the small ones, we are the children. We come last in this lineage. And they are the first ones, they are the big ones, they are the elders. So it's not our place, again, systemically speaking, it's not our place as children to try and fix our parents, our ancestors, our lineage. So in this meditation, the intention is to hold the invitation open and then allow the forces of the system, of the four directions, of whatever framework you hold and you work with, to do its work to allow the movement to happen. So we invite those who are excluded to be included in this system, and we hold the intention for them to take their places in our lineage, in our system. And then we just hold that invitation open for some time, and then the movement happens when we hold the intention. And the second step in the meditation will be to also invite the healing. So for some of the ancestors in our lineage, healing has already happened. They will be in a very good place, in a very strong place, in a very resourced place, and they have resources and support to offer. And for other ancestors, that might not be so. They might be in a slightly weaker place, in a slightly more unhealed place. So we are going to open an invitation. Again, we are not doing the fixing. We are opening the invitation for those who are strong and in their resources, in their power, and are willing and able to support others, to offer their support and to go and do it. And for those who are ready to receive this support and to receive the healing, to be open to receiving it. And again, we're just holding that invitation, observing, praying for the movement to be happening with our intention, holding the space for this. So this is this is briefly what the meditation builds onto, the different principles that the meditation builds upon. So if you are interested, please do message me and I can tell you more about this. I didn't want to take more of our time here. And let's do the meditation. You are welcome to do it with your eyes closed, or if you feel safer to have your eyes open, then just lower your gaze and soften it so that your body is invited to relax. So I invite you to do that. I invite you to feel your feet on the floor, or if you're lying down, to feel your whole body on the floor, and to have your spine straight but relaxed. And if there is any interruption in the connection and the sound, then just take it as part of the experience and allow it to take you deeper into the meditation. We are working with the principle of inclusion, so we're going to include this into our meditation as well. And then close your eyes, or take your gaze down and soften your eyes, and take several deep breaths. All the way down into your belly, feeling it expanding as you breathe in and contracting as you breathe out. Offering this gift of oxygen to your body. And with every breath, allowing yourself to be more and more fully and completely here in this space. Leaving behind the day, everything you've done today or haven't done today. And leaving in the future everything that belongs there. What is going to happen next, what is going to happen later today or tomorrow. Putting it on hold just for now and bringing your attention fully to the here and now, to this very moment. Becoming aware of the space around you, of your room, of the different objects in the room. And some of the objects will be very familiar, some may be new. Just notice what is your place among all these things in your room. How does your body feel in this room among these things? And there is nothing to change, just to notice. Feel the air touching your skin, the temperature around you, maybe the light, maybe the sounds. And include all of this into your experience. Everything belongs. And with the next breath, gently bring your attention within your body. Notice what is happening for your body right now. What is it holding? Any physical sensations or emotional? Maybe do a little scan from top to bottom. Noticing all that is. Especially paying attention to those parts of your body that you would not normally notice. Bringing this gift of your attention to your body. And gently taking your attention down to your feet. Becoming aware of that place where your feet touch the floor. And then imagining taking your attention even further down into the earth. All the way down through all the different layers of earth to the very middle. To that hot, boiling rock in the middle of the earth. And as you imagine your attention going all the way down to the middle of the earth, as you breathe out, imagine breathing out love to the earth, to everything below you, to all the beings and ancestors of the below, and your love flowing all the way to the middle of the earth, connecting you to everything below you. And as you breathe in, imagine breathing in the grounding energy of Mother Earth, flowing all the way up to your feet and into your feet, and then all the way up through your body. Feeling every cell of your body with the presence of Mother Earth, with the grounding energy, teaching your body to be in the present moment, in the here and now. And you imagine this energy traveling all the way up to the top of your head. And then even further up, all the way to the sky, to the sun, to the moon, to the stars, and even beyond to the great mystery. And as you breathe out, imagine breathing out love to everything above you, to all the beings and the ancestors of the above, being fully connected. And as you breathe in, imagine breathing in the energy of the sky, the energy of the great mystery. Imagine it flowing through the top of your head, all the way down your body, filling you up with this mystery of the above, of the sky, teaching you to sit with the unknown, And you imagine this energy flowing down to your feet and even further down into the earth. And you are becoming a channel between the below and the above as the two energies flow through you and connect and dance within you, creating something new, something uniquely you. And as you notice these two energies moving within you, connecting you to the below and to the above, you bring your attention to your heart center, becoming aware of your heart, feeling, listening to its beat. And then becoming aware of your heart's energy field all around you. Notice how big is your heart's energy field today. And what color is it today? Imagine that you're breathing in this color and you're breathing out this color. It is all within you, it is all without you. All around you is the energy of your heart, creating this beautiful, sacred heart field sphere all around you, above you, below you, to all sides of you. And now imagine that your parents come to stand behind you. Your father is behind your right shoulder, your mother is behind your left shoulder. And just notice how it feels for you today to have them there. And maybe you feel that today you would like a little bit more distance between you. Or maybe you would like them closer to you today. Just notice what it feels like in your body. And then invite your grandparents to stand behind your parents. Grandfathers behind right shoulders, grandmothers behind left shoulders. And again, notice how is your body doing when your grandparents join your parents. And then invite their parents, your great-grandparents, all 8 of them, to come and stand behind their children. And it doesn't matter if you know them, if you've met them, if you've seen their faces. Just the fact that you're here today means that they had their places there. They had their lives and stories there at some point. They passed the life on. Now you have 3 generations behind you. And invite the 4th generation, your great-great-grandparents, all 16 of them, to come and stand behind their children. And notice how is it for your body? when you have 4 generations behind you. And now invite the 5th generation, your great-great-great-grandparents, all 32 of them, to join their children, to join this ancestral field behind you. And open this invitation to all other generations of your ancestral field, to all generations stretching all the way back to the beginning of your lineage, all the way back to the first ancestors of your family tree, thousands of years back, through time, through space, through distance, through different historical eras. All your ancestors are now joining this lineage behind you. All the way back. For as far as you can see, all the way back to the horizon, there are people who are directly connected to you by blood, who gave life so that life can be given again, as many times as needed for you to have your life now. And as all your direct ancestors are joining this lineage, also invite all those who are not your direct blood ancestors, but who were instrumental in the survival of your lineage, without whom the life would not have been passed on. The life would not have been possible. All those who in some way saved lives. Invite all those, human and other than human, beings to join this ancestral field as indirect ancestors, as those without whom life would not be possible for you and for your ancestors. And notice what it feels like in your body when this movement begins to happen in your lineage. When those who are invited take their places exactly where they belonged in the past of your lineage. Hoya, 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 ho. And as this movement completes itself, imagine with your next breath turning around to look, to face your ancestors, your lineage. For as far as you can see, there are faces of people who needed to be there for you to have your life today. With all the stories, with all the entanglements, with all the histories. Without them, you wouldn't be here. And as you look at this vast ancestral field, stretching all the way back to the beginning of time of your lineage, with different lands, different times represented, some of the faces would be very familiar to you, but majority of the faces you wouldn't know. And for most of them, you're just a dream they had about the future, a prayer they sent out into the universe about the future, about their descendants, about their children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and beyond. And now as you look at them as their ancestors, they look at you as their dream coming true, their prayer being answered. And as you look at your ancestors, imagine saying to them, "Thank you for my life. I take it fully. At exactly this price." And then in your heart, open an invitation for all those ancestors in your lineage who are well, who are healed, who are whole, who are willing and able to support others in some way, to offer their support to those in your lineage who need it. And an invitation to all those ancestors who might need a little bit of help and a little bit of support and holding and loving and healing, to open to receiving this support and holding and loving and healing from those ancestors who are able to offer it. And just hold this invitation in your heart, trusting that this movement is happening in your lineage right now, where those who are able and willing to support and hold are supporting and holding those who are willing to receive it. Haya, haya, haya. And you are inviting the powers of the system, of your lineage, the flow of light and the flow of love and the flow of life to join this healing movement to support and heal and hold all those who need it and are able to receive it today. And if you feel like it, imagine taking a bow to all your ancestors, to this healing movement in your lineage that might need some time to complete itself, or maybe it is just coming to an end now. With the healing powers of the flow of love surrounding the whole of your ancestral field, with the empty places being taken by their rightful owners. And with love and respect, imagine turning back to face your own life. Feeling the power of the blessings of your ancestors, feeling the power of being the dream and the answered prayer in your body, in your heart. And sharing these blessings with those who might need it in your life. And imagine sending it further into the future so that this flow of life flows forward all the way to the end of time, connecting the past, the present, and the future. And now gently release the images, becoming aware of your own heart energy field all around you again, connecting to the color of that energy that is all around you and that is within you, Breathing it in and breathing it out. And then gently becoming aware of your body within that heart energy field. Feeling your feet on the floor. And imagining breathing in and bringing the whole of your heart energy field into your heart. Taking a deep breath. Becoming aware of your room, of the space around you, of all the objects around you, and of your body in this room. Feeling the support of your chair, of the floor. Moving your shoulders, your fingers, your toes. Taking another deep breath. Fully coming back into your body and opening your eyes when you're ready. Welcome back. Thank you for sharing this space with me today. Thank you for doing this meditation. If you have any questions or any comments and you would like to share anything, please do get in touch. I wish you a lovely day, a lovely evening, and maybe I will see you maybe on Saturday for the Family Constellation Circle, or maybe at a future Ritual Circle on the 23rd of May. In every Family Constellation Circle, we begin with a meditation like this to connect with our ancestors. And we bring our intentions into that meditation so that whether you are an issue holder or representative, your intention gets attended to, gets to be taken care of by the ancestral powers. Thank you.